Deployment, how does it work? First of all, before you get deployment, you need to go over here and you got to make sure you unlock deployment, and also I highly recommend patrol over here. So you need to unlock these two over here through security, right? Once you unlock that, then you can go to deployment where you will have options over here. Before I explain to you this, you need to understand your regime. So if you click over here at the bottom right and click regime, you will see this is your regime, right? This is your schedule for everyone. I also have schedule for other people, Supermax and protective custody. This schedule will only appear if you have Supermax or protective custody in your facilities. So if you don't have any of those twos, this schedule will not appear into your sheets. So over here, for now, let's say you have minimum, medium, max. This is my schedule. It doesn't have to be the same, but I just want to show you this because in order to do a deployment, you need to know exactly what you have as a schedule. So let's say I have sleeping from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's why I'm going to use the gray over here, the 0, from 11 p.m. over here, as you see on the right, to all the way to 5 a.m. over here. And the reason I do this is because when you assign someone for patrolling, you know exactly what it is for. So if you know that the gray is from 11 to 5, then you know it's because they're sleeping. If you put a green over here to number 6, because you see when you click the thing, it becomes green, right? But I'm just going to click number 1. Now the green one over here, when I click it, it's going to appear green over here, so you know that it's for showering. Same thing for number 2. If you click number 2, things are going to become red like this, right? But I'm not going to do it over here because this is for sleeping, so this needs to remain gray. So if you not press number 2, and if you click over here, 2 from 7 to 8, you can see over here 7 to 8 they're eating, so I know that red is for eating. Same thing with 9 to 10, so 9 to 10 is for eating, as you can see. From 9 to 12, so if I press number 3, they become blue, right? Like this. But I'm not going to put it blue here because, like I said, this is for sleeping. It remains gray. So number 3, I'm going to put from 9 to 12. So 9 to 12, work and free time. So this is for working and free time. So that's the reason why 3 allows you to know that, oh, blue, oh yeah, I know they're going to work. They're going to work, or they're going to be on free time, right? So this is really, the color is there to help you to associate what you're doing during the day for each regime. And I also recommend that you put the same thing for everyone. I mean, you don't have to do the same thing, but me, I do the same thing because it's easier for the color to be synchronized with what I have over here, right? As you can see, I don't know if you've noticed, but if I click over here, everything is kind of gray, and I click back over here, it's kind of lit up. Now the reason is like this because see the white icon over here, the white arrow, it means that this is the present moment. So if you go at the hour, it is 11:18, and here is 11 o'clock in 18, but it doesn't say 18 minute, but it's 11:18, right? So if I click outside, it's going to be red, just to let you know that, hey, you are actually outside the present hour. So just be careful when you assign patrols, right? All right, so if I click back over here, everything is lit up, so that's because you are at the present moment. How does it really work? So I'm going to show you something. You have deployment over here and you have patrol over here. Those are two different things. Super important to not confuse both of them. So if you click deployment, you have assign guard, assign dog, assign armed guard if you have any. So I'm just going to go with these 5 over here at the top. Everything else I'll explain later. So when you click deployment and you click assign guard or assign dog, for example, this is going to assign a guard or a dog or whatever inside a closed area. So as you can see over here, I have a door, I have walls all around, and I also have a door over here. So it is closed, but right now it's open because I think somebody opened it. Let me see. Yep, now it's closed. And here I have a door, right? So everywhere else it's like wall. This is a door, it's closed. This is a wall. There's a jail door, but it's like it's open because I left it open. So see if I click the jail door and I do this, now it's going to be closed. Right, there you go. So I just want to show you this. Go back to deployment over here. So what I'm trying to say is that whenever you click assign guard in a closed area, it's going to assign a guard. First, you need to click when do you want to assign the guard. So if you say, oh, I want to assign it like when they sleep, which is 11 to 5. So you can click anywhere. You can click over here. You can click over here. As long as you click in the gray area, you're good for the sleeping block, technically. So if I click assign guard and I click over here, you're going to have a blue icon. This means that there's going to be a guard that's going to be patrolling this entire block over here, as you can see, right, from 11 to 5. All right, so that's what it means. If I assign a dog, same thing. So there's going to be a dog icon over here, and if it's colored, it means that there's somebody who's going to come. So they're going to come and patrol the entire area that is over here. Now, there's something that you need to understand. If at some point you destroy a wall, or a wall get destroyed, or you say you remove a door, it doesn't matter for what reason. When you do that, these two assignments will disappear. Why? Because you reset the enclosed area. That's the reason why when I say enclosed area, it means that you want to assign them for the area that is enclosed. The second that it is not enclosed, this becomes irrelevant. So it is not an enclosed area anymore the way it was. It is enclosed, but it's going to be enclosed with the other area that is enclosed. So you see this one is enclosed over here, right? You see that? Right now, if I destroy the door over here, this entire area over here, right, the one that I just showed you, will be part of this new area as well. So it becomes a new enclosed area, meaning that you need to come back over here in the gray spot over here, and you will have to reassign the same people again, right? And this happens to me very often that I forgot to do that. So what happens is that my like my assigned guard and dog handlers did not come to where they're supposed to go. Why? Because like I said, I destroyed a door because I need to rebuild something and I forgot to reassign them. So that's one thing you need to bear in mind and to not forget. So see over here, it's called shared, you see? So if I go to custom sector, I want this place to be only accessible by min, so minimum sector and medium sector. This is an option, by the way, I just want to show you. So, and the reason I do this is because I don't want to have max security. You guys see max security over here? So I don't want these guys to come over here, because if they come over here, it can mean trouble. That's why I come over here most of the time. I do min and med, or just med, and then I just click over here to make sure that only minimum and medium comes over here. So if I click over here, let me double check. Oh, there he is. If you want to see who it is, you want to click on the white arrow over here at the present moment, so you see in real time who it is. So this one is coming, but what the hell is he doing? Why is he going around? That is weird. And there he is. There you go. There he is. What about the dog handler? Is already here. But as you can see, there's other dog handler. There's other people who wants to help your friends, right? So that is a good thing. Now where the hell is he going? Oh, he's opening. They will also open gates when they are next to the gates, if the gates needs to be open over here. So yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Guards will open gates, right? Guards will open gates. So there you go. So now I'm going to assign patrol over here as well. So I need someone over here and a dog handler maybe as well, right? Let me see, where else do I need someone? Where do I have patrol? I have a patrol. Oh, I do have patrol, so I don't need. Okay, I forgot about that, guys. So if you have a patrol, I already have a patrol over here, so I don't need to deploy someone over here. Now you're gonna say why? Because you're just putting, because it's one or the other. Basically, if I put route over here for patrolling, you don't need to have deployment over here, because the deployment is for like an enclosed area. Because when you assign someone over here for deployment, they're going to go all the way like this. They're going like this, then they come back like this and like this, right? If you want that, it's fine. I mean, if this is something you want, it's fine. But if you have patrol over here, and let's say you create a route over here, so what happened is that I already have the guards that's going to patrol this area. Actually, I'm gonna make him patrol more than that, maybe like this, and like this, right? So they're going to patrol like all the way here to here, and they won't go down over here, you see, because they follow the blue line. So I want to talk about the patrol. Let's talk about the patrol. So as you can see on the far left, it says blue patrol. So basically, if I come over here, if I slide my left mouse, this is a route. All right. So what happened is that in order for people to patrol, you need to create a line, a blue dot line, as you can see, and then you need to click on either assign guard, assign handlers, dog handlers, or assign arm guards technically. So these are the three options you have. You need to know when you want them to do the patrol. So right now we are over here. It is midnight right now. So if you're saying yes, I want them to patrol from during the night shift, so it's from 11 to 5. All you have to do is to click anywhere in the gray area and click over here. There you go. So what happened is that somebody's gonna come and patrol. So somebody's already coming over here, as you can see, right? So you can do the same thing over here, right? So see, now somebody's gonna come over here. That is if you have enough guards. So make sure you have enough guards, because if it's white and you put it in the night shift, and it's night shift right now, and nobody comes and it's white, that's because you don't have enough guards. Okay, that's very important to understand. Yeah, so now they're coming. Now you say, can I put more? Yeah, you can put more. You can put like as many as you want. Like, bro, I can put like 500 if I want to. They're all gonna come, but I don't want that because this is just an example, by the way, so I don't want that. I'm gonna remove this. Now, same thing with the dogs. Click the dogs over here, and as you can see, when you click the dog, see the icon becomes smaller is because they want to emphasize on the dog handler. So if I put a dog over here, There you go. So I do have enough dogs, handler ready to patrol over here. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna come. See, this one is coming. It's gonna use any door that is accessible. Let me double check. There we go. And they're gonna start patrolling right now at this location. Now, if you don't want him at this location, you could have clicked over here, over here, over here, or wherever, right? So you want to click wherever you want them to start patrolling, right, during the night shift. There we go. So that's how it works. And again, if it's white and if nobody's coming, like I said, it's because you don't have enough dog handlers or you don't have enough guard patrols. So you gotta make sure you have enough in order to assign them to the blue patrol. All right. Same thing with the guard. So if I click the guard over here during night shift, so a guard should come if I have enough guard. I'm not gonna make him come. I just want to show you. Now, what happened if you click over here? See the number 1 over here? So this number 1. Now you don't have to click at the top, but if you click over here in the green spot, and what is the green spot again? Shower. So now the shower, do you want them to come during the shower as well? So here for patrolling, do you want them to patrol during shower time? So as you can see over here, shower is over here. Some of them already have shower inside their facilities, so they don't need to get out of their room. But this is shower time. I have shower over here, right? And I have shower over here, right? So the reason I show you this is because when you do deployment over here and when you create a deployment or a patrol, you know exactly when you click the green spot over here, when you know that it says that there's nobody patrolling. Now, do you want someone patrolling in the shower when they take a shower? I mean, you can do that. So you can either do patrol. Well, for showers, I don't do patrols. I do deployment. So deployment, you just click one guard. Boom, and that's it. So one guard's going to be here when they take a shower. Now you're going to say, why do I do that? Because sometimes they can pick a fight. Like I've seen a lot of fights in showers for some reason. I don't know why, but they start fighting. So if you have guards in the shower at that moment, it is a good thing. Same thing with this other shower. So where's my other shower? Over here, I have two guards and one armed guard over here. You can remove that, but like I said, you can choose to do that or you can choose not to do it. Here I have one guard only. I can put two guards, doesn't matter. But this is minimum sector, this is medium sector, and for shower, for max security, I don't have a shower for them. Well, I do over here. I do have a shower for them, but the thing is, I give them shower in their own room and the reason in their own cells because I don't want them to go in a shower together, and because most of the time they pick a fight. I don't know why, they just pick a fight. So that's why I give a shower to all of them. And I had zero issues so far. So the shower over here is just there in case, but usually they don't have to use it because they have a shower head and a drain right there. So yeah, so that's no issue for me. But I just want to show you this. Back to patrolling. Now, as you can see here, if you look carefully, I have patrol route like pretty much everywhere. I have one over here like this, one like this, one like this, one like this. This is minimum security, so I have patrol over here, patrol over here, patrol over here, and here and here. See, I have a line. Now you're gonna say, why do I do it that way? Because I want my patrol to go from left to right, left and right. I don't want them to go all around like this. I don't want them to go all around like this. See, one of the biggest mistake a lot of people do is they do deployment. They will like, see, I assign people over here, right? So if I assign a guard over here, this is the enclosed area, the entire enclosed area for minimum sector of this block, right? You guys see it? There you go. So see this entire area here, right? This is for minimum sector. What happens is if you deploy a guard over here, he's going to go all around like this. He's gonna turn, go like this, and you don't want that. You don't want that. Well, I mean, if you want that, it's fine. I mean, if you want a roamer, that's fine. But what I wanted for this particular block is that I wanted them to patrol from left to right over here, as you can see. And the reason is because if they go all around like this, they may forget to double check, you know, what they're doing over here. And these guys, sometimes they do tunnels, well, sometimes like very often. That's why you want to have a dog. That's why you want to have a dog on every line. So you got to make sure you have, you know, a dog, like a lot of dogs handler. Otherwise, trust me, like they do tunnels, and when they do tunnels, they can leave and you're GG pretty much. Well, you're not GG, but you know, you're gonna lose in a certain way, lose money and lose reputation. That's why, as you can see, I have dogs over here in every line. Now you will notice that some of them are green and some of them are white. Why? Because like this is in the future. Like you see, it is midnight right now. So if I click midnight, you see I have dogs already assigned to it, right? You guys see that? There we go. I have, oh, why do I have two dogs over here? Okay, I don't need two dogs over here. Sorry. Control, dog handler. Okay. I just want one dog handler over here. So you got to make sure you click dog handler to see like the big icon. If you click guard, then you're going to see the guard over here. And if it's full and blue or green, it means that you have enough guards and dog handler to take care of the patrol route. Same thing over here. I'm not gonna say why did I put a route over here, because as you can see, this is like the exit. This is where they want to go. That's why I have a dog that goes from here to here, and that's all he does. He does that all night, just to be sure they don't make a tunnel, because if they make a tunnel all the way here, it's GG technically. And I have dogs that goes from here to here. You may have noticed over here that I don't put a dot over here. If you put a dot over here, your dog handler over here will go like this, and go like this. You don't want that. You don't want them to like be mixed together. That's why you remove the dot over here, so that he doesn't turn left and this one doesn't go up and down, right? So I did the same thing for other places like here, just to make sure that they don't make tunnels. And I have another one outside over here just in case as well, like in the dog handler, to make sure they don't do any tunnel. Like I swear to God, when I say this, they can make tunnels like anywhere. All right, over here I'm gonna remove that because whoops, I'm gonna remove this because I don't need it. 1 second, guys. I need to remove the dog. Remove the dog. Remove the guard, because I don't need that. I just want to show you. Remove that. You just right mouse click. So if you want to remove the dot like this over here, you just right mouse click and highlight, and that's it. Now the reason why my guards are still blue when I click at number 6 at 6 o'clock is because I have more than enough guards, and I'm it's pretty guaranteed that I'll be able to have someone to patrol this route when it's 6 o'clock. Now what if I click 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock, same thing. Not sure if I'm gonna have people already over here, so you gotta double check that and see other places is fine. If I look other places, it says yep, you're gonna have your people, you're gonna have enough dog handler to handle it. Let's wait till 6 o'clock and see if it fills up. I'm just curious. Because usually I don't have any issue with my dogs handling. So as you can see here, it's going to be 6 a.m. very shortly. And if you look at 6 a.m., there's going to be some people who are still going to work. So the same people from the night shift are still going to be here. But I'm going to have a new dog handler over here, a new dog handler over here that will show up. So let's see if that works. And also that depends. It depends if you have enough dog handlers, to be honest with you. And I think I do have enough because everywhere is green except this one is blue, which is okay, doesn't matter. This is 6 a.m. but you see right now it's 5, so they're already there. So that means I think they're gonna leave and somebody else is gonna come. So let's double check at 6 if my dog handlers are gonna show up. So see, I'm supposed to have a dog handler over here. Whoop. So now it's 6. There you go. See, 6 o'clock. There you go. They fill up the gap. There you go. So like I said, every time you look in advance, you will see white dots. The white dots mean that the people who are working at 6 a.m., these two over here, they may leave because somebody else is going to take their place. That's what it means. So as you can see here, it's white. But if I click at 6 a.m., they're there. Everybody's there. All the dogs are there. No exception. And if you look at deployment, do I have any dogs? I have 1 dog on deployment over here, and that's it. And 1 over here. This one is here all the time. And 1 over here at the entrance, which is fine. Everything else is patrols. So if I click patrol, so as you can see, patrols everywhere is good. So you gotta make sure you have the available amount of dog handlers. And one rule of thumb, guys, one rule of thumb. So if you have like 15 dogs working right now, and if you think you're gonna have 15 dogs working the next shift, I'm gonna suggest you to have at least 30 dog handlers. So you want to double the amount of dogs handler that you're using per schedule, right? Every schedule are different, of course, but the one is which is the longest, which is the nighttime and the free time, right? So if I use around 15 dogs handler for these 2 blocks over here, I want to make sure I have 30 dogs handler at least. Now I have 54, by the way, but you know what I mean. You want to have double the amount of dogs handler that you're using per highest amount of blocks in your schedule. So right now it's 6 o'clock, and now it's going to be 7 o'clock. So let's see 7 o'clock if they're going to show up over here and over here. So these 3 over here and all the other places. I'm just curious. There we go. So it's 7 o'clock. Let's see if it fills up. This is shower time. Oh, it doesn't fill up. Uh-oh. it doesn't fill up, that's because everybody's tired. Yeah, no, that's so that shows you there's an issue. There we go. Even 54? Holy shit. 25 patrolling, 11 station. But that's 36. And everybody else is resting, I think. Okay. That is strange. So in order to remedy this situation, you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to hire 4 more dog handlers. So I'm going to hire 4 more. And I'm going to see if that's going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now I'll go back to patrol. Alright, now let's see if they fill it up. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I meant 5. So 1 is filled up. 2 is filled up. There should be another one that fills up. There's one, and there's missing 1. Yeah, that's why I need 1 more dog handler. There you go. See, that's how you do it, guys. That's how you know if you have enough or not enough. So I'm gonna put another one over here. Go back to deployment, patrol, click the dog, and you see this one over here is gonna be filled up right now by the other one. Give it so. There we go. See? That's how you do it, guys. Oh, 1 is missing. Are you serious? I need another one. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, you need a lot, guys. So wait, I want to see if he's coming. Yeah, okay, that is being filled up by somebody else. That's fine. You give it some few seconds before you decide to hire. If you wait like 10 seconds and nothing happens, that's when you know you need to hire more dog handlers. Alright, so now everything is fine. Oh, this one is... Okay, there we go. So one of them is going to rest, another one is taking his place. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna wait till the next shift, which is 9. This is the free time. Oh, there's a lot of dogs that's gonna be needed. So let's see if I have enough dog handlers for that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is missing. I'm gonna go with 15 guards. Staff. Alright, I'm gonna put them over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. Alright, so now I added 15 more. Let me double check something. Patrol, guard. So let me see if it fills up. Now they're gonna need to go to the armory first. They need to go to the armory to get their gear. There we go. Now it works. See? It's all full now. And if I look at the deployment, it's all full as well. Alright? So this is the way, this is how you actually fix your blank. Your, you know, like when they're grayed out. That's how you fix it. Now it's going to be 9 o'clock. Alright? So I'm going to look at patrol for 9 o'clock over here. For guards. And dogs. Ooh, la la. Okay, let's see if the dog's gonna fill out. This is a lot of patrol. Alright, so let's see if it fills up or not. Oh, it fills up! It fills up! But again, guys, this is only for the 9 o'clock. But at 10 o'clock, maybe not. At 11 o'clock, maybe not. So you have to double check every hours if it fills up. Because if you see that it doesn't fill up, you know, like if it doesn't fill up at the next hour, then it means that there's many of them that are resting and you need to hire more technically. So that's how I noticed. Now let's go with the guard. Guard, ooh, yeah, not enough. Let me see the deployment. Yeah, even with the deployment, there's not a lot of people in deployment. So, patrol guard. Let me see if it fills up fast or not. This one fills up. This one, yeah, it fills up fast. It fills up fast, but I feel like they're struggling. So if I need more, I'm just gonna double check the dots. There you go. See, this one gets out. Yeah. Does it fill it back? Does it fill it back? Fill it. It fills. All right. I think I should be fine. What? How many? Even if it says like you have 32 available, sometimes they don't go for some reason. That's why I double check all the time to be sure. Dogs are fine over here. It's very important, guys, to always come over here to double check your deployment. Like, I know it's kind of like tedious in a way, but you have to double check if it fills out, because if, let's say, you're missing dogs and you don't have anybody over here, let's say, and they make a tunnel over here to get out and to leave, you're in deep shit. That's why it's important to make sure that your deployments is working well, and you want to come here very often to make sure that all the spots are filled. Everything is fine. So yeah, that's how it is, guys. So I hope that this video helps you to understand better how to deploy and the difference between deployment and patrolling. All right, I hope it helps, and if it does, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. Cheers.